Hello you, welcome to Geekism. You join me in City Skylines. We've got a bit of a job problem. In fact, I'm going to pause the game. We've had quite a few dump here. We've got a few that look like they're on the way out as well. And it's most of the fact that there's no workers, and the ones they have got are a bit too clever for the job. They're all Grimes. They're all Frank Grimes, basically, is what we've got going on. 10 points if you get that reference. Off camera, I've just threw in another little estate here, and tries to make it a little bit more sort of Britishy looking. So we've gone for roundabouts and cul-de-sacs, and cul-de-sacs here as well. A bit of work on this roundabout here, although I need to do a bit more work. It's a bit boring. It's basically just a statue right now. It's a bit of an empty roundabout. And we've got a funky ass junction here that really needs to have something done to it. It's just by pulling that over a little. Oh, it's breaking it. Okay. So the problem is, yeah, there we go. I've covered the paths up, but I mean, it's just there is a bit kinky, isn't it? Kinky? I mean, it has to have a kink, not something else. Anyway, hello. The video today that we're doing, but basically this wood district here, I've set the policy to be schools out, which means they'll not go to university, even though it's not an issue at the minute. It will be in the future, and hopefully these people here will be the ones that look after Crescent Park, which eventually we will move to the other side of the road and try and maybe do a little bit cleaner as well. Maybe we'll go for like forestry and farming instead of just this big old dirty industry. So to spread wood district, we're going to come down this way, but to make sure we've got enough room for that, we're going to start working on our sort of riverfront boardwalk here. We're not going to do too much work on it yet. I just basically want to get the road in so we can kind of see the space we've got. So I've had a little play off camera with this because I didn't want to spend the whole video trying to figure out how to do it. But I found that in here we have these key pieces, so we can roughly get the height right, I suppose, and then we drag it out. That seems about right. And basically we're going to drag this all the way here, and hopefully have a... I mean, I didn't really want to do a curve, so let's go back now. We want this to be straight. So let's go a bit closer in. Let's try there. Yeah, there we go. So this will probably mess the hell out of this road. It does, but it's not too bad, actually. We could do a little bit of terrain work. Is that one down? Shift, yeah, elevate and lower it. Elevate by clicking with the primary mouse button, lower by clicking with the secondary mouse button. Okay, so let's just increase you a little. Whoa, you're quick. Okay, we can undo that though. Knock the strength down a little. I mean, you're still pretty intense. I'll just get you under sea level and see how that looks. Yeah, okay. Okay, that looks better. Is it straight? No, it's not, because otherwise the water would be straight, wouldn't it? Because I'm assuming the water is straight. Okay, but I think it's good enough. Now we'll look at putting a road in. So I'm hoping we can... Oh, that gives us a bridge. We can just kind of follow along there. Oh, yes. That looks fantastic. Luckily, we have move it set up. So it's going to be a case of going through here and increasing these to line them up. Okay, I think you need to come up a little as well. I mean, we're never going to get this right perfectly, but the game does a pretty good job of kind of figuring this sort of stuff out in the wash. Can I select you, please? There we go. So page up a little on you, and a little up. No, up. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And what about you? Yeah, I mean, all of it has to come up a little, but it's pretty good. This massively has to come up. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not why the camera's so funky. It doesn't normally do that. Oops. There we go. Let's bring you up. Okay. And then this, obviously, is a major problem. So we'll bring you down to roughly. I'm just kind of guessing from the grass line there. If there's, if there's grass, then we're probably around about right. Let's have a look. There's probably, excuse me, there's probably a much easier way of doing this. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's fill, let's put, I was just going to fill it in with the pattern, but actually let's put an actual path, I was going to say then, it's halfway between path and pavement. We could put a bicycle path. Gravel path allows pedestrians to walk fast and easy where cars cannot go. And paved paths are nicer to walk on, they offer access. Yeah, let's do paved because that'll fit. We might have to turn all you off for a second. And we'll go from there all the way down to here. Okay. That has not really done what I want, but we might be able to fix that with terrain. Or just move it. Let's just try and move it for a second. But underneath the ground. Yeah, why the hell? Oops. Why the hell has it done that? Okay, let's try that bit again. Path from there. What on earth? Why on earth do you want to go underground there? You're listening to the classic. How strange. Can't think why it would want to do that. Let's just get rid of those bits there, and you. I can only assume there's a bit of a terrain issue there that's causing us a bit of a bother. It could be that little bit of road there. Let's just try, just come out of underground a second and get to move and knock you down a minute. It might be, I mean, that genuinely could just be that, and that looks a little low. Let's just ring you up a little and try that. No, I still want to go underground. Okay, well, what is going on here? You all want to go underground, but you want to go up there. Let's go. I have absolutely no idea why you want to be raised. See, it's doing weird stuff. Okay. Okay, no, that's no good. That's putting it underground again. Do you know what? We'll just paint it. Where's the paint? Come here. Yeah, we'll do that. Just knock the size down a bit. Oh yes, this is loads better. Well, I mean that bit there I'm not too worried about because it'll be filled in with buildings once we get some buildings down here, so we're okay with that. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean the key is a little high, but I'm happy to go with the fact that there's a slight step up on it there. To be honest with you, it actually seems pretty straight all the way along. Pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. So let's join these bits of road up. First of all, let's get rid of you. Right up to the junction, and let's put you down. So we want a nice curve here. So we're going to head up towards you. Let's put some snapping back on. Okay, so let's get a nice curve. 12 out. And 12 out. I don't want you to go under the ground. There is a... Is it control and A? There we go. I'm hoping that does something okay. Yeah, that's fine, but is it the wrong road? Or is it the same road but just built a little differently? I think it's the same road just built a little differently. Okay, well, it's alright. I mean, it's janky as hell, but it's okay because we can use move it to smooth it all out. Like so. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and the reason I've stopped is because I want a little roundabout here. And the reason I want a little roundabout is because this is meant to be a bit British. And it's what we do. We love the roundabouts. So we're going to drop a little roundabout in here. We're going to turn that back off again. And go to our little one-way road. So, I can't remember. Here it is. Yes, forced ground level. There we go. So, I should remember because we're on right-hand traffic. So this needs to go this way around. Let's do a 4x4 one. 4x4. 4 and 4x4. Beautiful. We got a lovely little roundabout there, and then we'll jump on with this. So how far are you? You're 23, so about 12. We can do that. Awesome. Okay, I don't really like the... No, this is a different road. That and that is a different road, unless it is just because it's raised. Okay, let me just... because it's going to drive me mad otherwise. Right. Right, that's that. And then just turn that off for a minute. Oh yeah, it is. It's very slightly different if it's raised up or not. Okay, that's fine. I bet the trees pop back in. Okay, good. So we're not doing much work here. We just literally wanted to get that into place. So basically, so I didn't kill the game, because that's really what I wanted to do. I want this to have this lovely front along here that eventually, hopefully, we'll do a ferry over to here. You know, from this island across, you know, we can have stuff anyway, but we're desperate for residential at the moment, so while we're paused, that's what we're going to do, but we're going to do it by bringing these avenues down to the front here. So, the avenues we're using are bus lane ones, I think, aren't they? Yeah. So, let's just have I don't want to really have a block. I think we should have a big old curve. So, what's this? 50, because I call it 60. So 30 in a straight line, and then down to here at a nice 90-degree angle. Can it be done? No. Okay, well let's just go for it anyway. 30 down to here. Oh, you're 32, so let's do 31. Okay, so now that should give us a... Okay, 89 degrees. I'm happy with that. That's about as close as we're going to get it. This is not the right road. So, what is the road we're using here? Let's have a look. 2 lane each way with buses. Where are you? 4 lane road with buses. Is that not you? Ah. 6 right, okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I don't want that whatever it's called, the midway gap. Okay, so now let's get rid of you. And do the same again. So down to here is 80 this time, which means we should go 40 out. Gives us 46 on the other way, so 43 out. Give us 44, that's good enough for me. And 89.8 is good enough for me as well. What on earth has happened here? Let's just get rid of you. And force you to go onto the road there. No, I don't want a refund. I mean, but that's why. Ooh. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at that. Alright, good. Now, these need a little bit of smoothing again because we've got like a big jank up, which we don't like at all. So let's just spend a little bit of time smoothing them out. This one isn't anywhere near as bad as the one next to it. This one here is absolutely horrific. So we'll page up here a little, and also here. I'll smooth that out, and hopefully once we zone all this, it'll be a lot neater. That gives us a whole new area that we can work with. So we're going to come off Adams Street as well. So let's do that. We've got two-way traffic straight from Adams Street. And I love these big sweeping curves. So we'll come down to here, 52. So about 20-ish in. Okay, I need to come over this way a little. I think I'd like it a bit bigger than that actually. So let's come to there and just sort of judge it by that's pretty good. Okay, so that'll give us another little part of Wood District, and then we'll come across here at a 90-degree angle and get a near enough 90-degree angle of the other side, and that can be the other half of Wood District as well. And then that gives us this space here to decide what we're doing sort of touristy wise later on as well. And we're probably best having a road come here, and then we'll have a nice curvy road off this island onto this road as well, and then we'll get rid of you. Fantastic. So now you can cut through Jeremy Street onto Holly Street. Most of them are people's names, I've noticed. Right, let's bring in area here. We're gonna have to lose this awesome big old rock, unfortunately, but we have rocks. We can redo rocks. Let's have a bit of a. I was going to go for a tridenty fork, or I've changed my mind, and that's a little bit too far out. Yeah, that's cool. But we'll have a little junction off the top here, just for a few of the larger houses. Okay, and then this one we'll do a little bit more grid-like, like it's a newer estate. Actually, a lot of the newer estates aren't grids. Actually, this could be a little bit more like an older, classic road, but these will have to be curved slightly to get to these 90-degree angles, which is really good. Love these new 89.8. That's good enough for me. Love these new sort of features here where we can kind of click and click in. There we go. That's going to give us some great housing there, and we'll keep this, I think, as a commercial block. Shall we? Yeah, and let's have a pavement going through the back of it. How do we do that again? There. There we go. And then we'll do the same that side. We'll have like a weird. Oh, that's going to give us a funky angle. Don't want a funky angle. I want a straight road. Ugh. Alright, let's see what I can do about that. Quite like that idea, having like a big V with like a green space in the middle of it. That'd be quite cool, I think. Let's see if we can neaten this up. I think I have pavement paints that we can use. Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. Pavement 32 by 32. You're the weird patterny one, aren't you? But we also have this here, plunkable. Plunkable? Are we gonna be able to see the grass though, aren't we? For a couple there, and yeah, we are. Okay, so let's instead try the paint, although the paint is funky. You know, it does this. So weird. Let's see if we can get a. See, it does. You have to kind of. Yeah, it does this really weird thing where it's like oil and water almost. So we can do. Okay, so we can do that. Neaten up that a little. Okay, and then we'll use the pavement decal, so to speak, to paint it in. Why can't we do that? Oh, do we need road anarchy on? Oh, so no, sorry, shift and P, isn't it? Prop and tree anarchy, there we go. I'm learning. I'm slowly learning. Thank you so much for bearing with me, and also thank you so much for all the awesome suggestions. Oh, that's actually got like a slightly different pattern on it, hasn't it? Oh, okay, never mind. We'll have to sort that out. Okay, now I think there's a way of doing like lines, and I can't. Oh, hold on. Ugh, this is going all over the place. There we go. That's what I want. I want to get rid of you a little and you a little. Okay, so let's go back to that piece. There we go. Now I can do this. Is it here? Right, okay. Let's try this then. Here we go. So we're going to go from there. Oh, there needs to be much more often. So, relative angle is 90, I guess. Yeah, okay, so the angle's right. And then spacing is like 1 meter. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so can we get away with like 5 meters? No, 5 meters is a bit too much. So 4 meters is just right. Perfect. And then we can draw. We can draw it out this way a little. As long as we get the beginning piece right, there we go. And draw you out like that. And probably not need to cover that much up. Okay, alright, well that's good, I guess. It's pretty hard to judge it, but we'll just use a couple of bits here to fill in. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm not going to spend loads of time on this, just want to kind of cap the area off like this. Okay, good, and then I'll do the rest off camera. But we'll make this a little green area here with commercial either side. That'd be quite nice, I think. That'd be quite smart. In fact, I might even put a gravel path or two, kind of in between, like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and then we'll just move that little bush. I love how the bushes for some reason change where cars are parked nearby. I'd love to have a look at that algorithm and figure that hellish thing out. Okay, cool. So let's start boxing this in with some old residential, because otherwise it's going to be a much ado about nothing. So all of you, you're going to be residential. There we go. In fact, we probably just might as well just paint you in. Whee! There we go. Because the curves, unfortunately, we get some slightly strange spacing, but I'm okay with it. And we'll have to check for water and stuff as well before we carry on. But I think we're going to do okay. So a weird little bit of spacing there. We're going to get some funky shaped little bit of commercial there. So we'll do this bit first, and we'll move over here in a minute, but we're trying to do this in little blocks so we don't get loads of mega death waves. Okay, water then. Let's bring water down here. There we go. You this way. And down this middle one here as well. Okay, good. So that you covered that whole area there. Electricity should be fine. Let's just have a little look at all this then. So garbage we're doing okay for. Healthcare is getting a little bit ropey over here actually. We could probably do with a smaller clinic over here. Which that's no problem. We can add one of you in. Oh, are you on the road? Have I? Ugh, yeah, that's horrible. Let's we can move you though. Fit you in a little nicer. Like so. Perfect. Actually, I might rotate you a little as well, because I'm a pedantic sod. Okay, good. Fire care is... Oh, that's also pretty bad, because they're both up there. Okay, well, we'll get another one over on that side of the road. Get this log out of the way, fireman. You're not doing a great job there, are you? It's the sort of thing you should definitely not have in front of you. Let's turn off. Why am I in this view? I'm just in a fire view, aren't I? We need to move you a little as well. This move it is incredibly useful. Just for fine tweaking stuff so we don't get these little strips of non-pavement. Firehouse is good, in place. Okay, great, love it. Let's have a look. Police. Police isn't awful. Like, I think we'll probably need one here. It's just getting a little ropey here. We'll just keep an eye on crime rates, I think. Education is that elementary? Elementary is not good. High school's okay. Oh, high school's really bad up there, look. That's annoying. Let's get an elementary school in here. Put it there, opposite the clinic. And we might have to put a little park behind it, I think. Let's come out of there. Can we get you just in the middle? No, we can't. That's a shame. It's got this useless bit of pavement here. Let's try the pavement painter, although it's probably going to end horrifically again. Yeah, we get these weird... See, that's done okay. But we get this little odd bit here where it just doesn't quite sync up. So, I mean, it's pretty good. You know, it's impressive that it's, you know, it's a mod, so anything's good, so to speak. But you just have to use those little bits to tidy them up. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. It's got a little park on the back of it. I still think it could do more, so let's have a look. And also, we need some parks in the area anyway, so I think one of them is a playground. Do we have? We've got all these custom shape. Oh, these are parking lot things that I've added so that we can do some stuff with. Functional. Oh, look at all these. Functional 6x4 parking. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look, I think these are things I've added as well that I can do. Can we do concrete? Is that it? Ugh, maybe that's what I've been looking for my whole life. Let's try. Where were we struggling with it before? Oh yeah, here. Let's just try a bit of this concrete. Oh, yes. Does that cover? Oh, yes, this is what we want. Perfect. We can take that right up. Oh, that's great. So it's still a bit funky. We'll still have to use these odd little bits in the paint here to finish off areas. Like there. But yes, that's great. So we know we've got it now. I knew I downloaded something. I forgot what it was to test it out, though. Okay, good. Right, so that's elementary school. Oh, yeah, but we were doing parks, weren't we? Sorry, I got all excited. Let's have a look. Park menu gets a bit messy because a lot of stuff seems to be classed as a park. Seeing as it's one of the simplest... small playground. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we'll put you there. There we go. And now you can be the school. I'll do a little bit of detailing with that off camera as well. Okay, so that was education. We're not too worried about high school over here just yet. High school didn't seem to be too bad. Let's have a look. Yeah, high school's pretty good. Up there's the worst for it. Okay, so what's next? Bus routes. We haven't got a bus route, but we'll see how we get on without one for now. I will probably put one in though. Parks probably be okay once we're up and running. We need a little one over here, I think. Let's do let's chuck a dog park in because they're pretty small. Let's go here, and you get a bit of interest off that as well. And then finally we've got our funky buildings. Okay, cool. So that's residential and a little bit of commercial. Let's get it running and see how we get on. Oh, what happened there? Oh, the little path was an issue. Sorry, path. Okay, we're off. Oh, we're flying, yeah. Well, I knew this would fill up pretty quick, to be honest, because we've got a really high demand for residential and commercial. Okay, and we're going to fill this area in. District-wise, you are going to become part of the Wood District. So let's bring you all down here. And we use this thick one just to make sure that if we do stuff on the other side of the road, it's going to count. Just A little bit more work there. Awesome. Now, Wood District is actually... Well, no, it's about the same size as the other ones, I suppose. Beach Heist is a bit small, but Wood District is got a decent size now, and that's got schools out, which hopefully means we'll get some staff over here once people start to move in. Bit of an issue with rubbish there. That's because both landfills are full. But we are close. We are getting close to Busytown. Does that give us the incineratory plants? Let's have a look. It gives us loads of highways that are downloaded, look. Oh, and it gives us some lovely roads as well. How pretty. But does it give us the incineratory plants? Let's have a look. It gives us lots of parks. Big fire station, big police house, big hospital. But it doesn't give us... When do we get it? Incineration plant there, big town, 7,000. Okay, so we're going to have to put another one of you down then, I'm afraid. Really didn't want to because you're gross. But what are you going to do? Keep them all together at least, and then we can start to filter them back into incineration plants once we're able to. But this should hopefully give us... What are we working towards? Big town. Oh no. Busytown. This. Oh yeah, we're going to hit Busytown, which is good. So what does Busytown give us? City planning policies. Oh, that's like no high-rise and stuff, I think. Tourism specialisation. That's good, so we can do some tourism down the front. Old Town, that's a traffic thing, is it? Ban other modes of traffic. Yeah, that's good. Heavy traffic ban. Free public transport. Ooh, we could do that if it's... we're going to lose money on public transport, but that might be good. Get people using public transport. Oh, yeah, it really opens the options up, this one does. And all we need is another few hundred people. Also gives us oil power plant that I think is a little bit cleaner and gives a bit more bang for your buck as well. Restaurant pier, volleyball court, skate. Oh, this is opening loads of stuff that looks suitable for tourists. Okay. And we're slowly filling up here. I say slowly, we're actually quite quickly filling up here. But all we need to do when we need more is just fill in this little bit here. We wanted a bit more residential. Sorry, a bit more commercial even. Are you commercial here? Oh no, you're residences. That's a weird spot for you, isn't it? Where have we got that we can just send a little bit of commercial? We've got little spots of it all over the place. Up here, this could be. You could be commercial. Let's turn you into a bit of commercial there, that's okay. Here, I mean, I guess you can be as well. That might be a bit too much, I don't know. Oh, no, they seem to be happy. Big commercial. And obviously more commercial, that means industry is slowly coming back now, hopefully. Well, we've put one of those there, but this is all filled in again. The jobs issue has gone away. Ugh, we are cooking on gas, ladies and gentlemen. I really think that this was a successful outing. There we go, Busytown, we've hit it, fantastic. So we're gonna switch over to oil, I think, first of all. Where do we do that? Over here. So where's our power plants? They are together somewhere. Here you are. So let's just have a look. Power. Let's just come out of that. So you give us 40 power and you cost us 560 a week. Okay, so here then, there we go. Oil power plant. Oh wow. Okay, it costs us $2,000 a week, near enough, but gives us 120. So 40, 80, 120. So it gives us 3 times the power for 4 times the cost. So it actually is more expensive, but I think it does pump out less crap. Let's have a look again at that. Where are we? Power. So you pump out, you've got 50 pollution, 50 noise pollution, 35 pollution, 50 noise. So yeah, a little less stinky, basically. So yeah, let's do it. Let's. We're paused. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to be all happy about it. You don't know what's replacing it, do you? I think we're getting away with 2 of them. Everything, we should have a... Hopefully nobody loses power. No, it's okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got more than enough power. Good stuff. So, a little less pollution. Little bigger footprint on the floor, but smaller carbon footprints, and that's what's important, ladies and gentlemen. We are all about that kind of thing here. Right, this area is pretty much full. Got a pretty solid demand across the board now, then a little bit of residential, a little bit of commercial, and I think we've got a bit of scope to move into this area. So let's say, what have we put here? Oh, it's a dog park, that's right. It's a big, very big sandy area. Let's zone some in here, a bit of commercial. We might as well carry this strip on here. Oops, not you. Bit of commercial here. Bit of residential here. Oh, I was going to be putting residential along a big main road there, but you know what? People live on main roads in the UK. That's just something that happens. Right, let's fill that in and up to there, I think, even though they're actually on Adam Street. They're not really in this area. That should start to fill up as well. And we've got a nice, healthy RCI demand now, which is great. And we can move on to increasing the size of our city. Oh, there's no water. We'll put some water in, and then we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.